Hey guys, today we discuss about my most complimented perfumes in 2025. This year, there were some perfumes that people really appreciated whenever I wore them, or very often. I had many comments on them, and all towards the better side. A lot of appreciation, and I have some. I will immediately tell you in no particular order because I cannot create a rank with them because they all were complimented and noticed and appreciated in various ways. So it's not a ranking here, it's just a random order. However, I want to start with an honorable mention, which is Teriak, the original version by Latafa. This is a very sweet, and in time it became sweeter. It's a honey sweetness with pepper, pink pepper. Of course, there are a lot of other accords. There are some flowers, white flowers inside, but the main notes that you feel, and I feel all the time I wear this, it's the honey sweetness with pepper, which doesn't disappear even when I sniff it on my clothes the second day. This is quite a powerful perfume. It doesn't project a lot. I don't love it madly, truly, deeply. I sometimes feel attracted by it, and I don't like the dry down. But this is another story. However, this one, when I used it, however, I didn't use it by itself. It was layered with something else, something also with vanilla in it, because this one has vanilla. It was not particularly appreciated like a compliment, but there were persons that said, you smell very, very sweet, very, very vanilla-like. It's not the most vanillic perfume. However, this is what people commented upon it. They were appreciative, however, not crazy about it. Just like, you still smell. And after a long hours of discussions, and they appreciated when I first met them, and then when I left after hours and hours of drinking a coffee or just sitting having lunch together. At the beginning, at the end of meetings, they said, you still smell quite sweet. I never really quite understand if this is something that they liked or too sweet for them. Anyways, this was obviously noticed. So Teriak, the original version, which is also my favorite version. I like the intense version, but I think this one is more sophisticated, more with a particularly something, special something in it. Sometimes I find it, why I don't wear it longer and more often, is because I find it to be too ladylike, and I like the sweetness, but not necessarily from honey. And let's go ahead with another perfume that was very, very appreciated. If I think well, I guess this was the most appreciated one. This is a dupe. It's Red Temptation by Zara, the elixir version. It's a very concentrated, and this one is a dupe, a very good one of the best for Baccarat Rouge. It's leathery. It's also semi-sweet. It's ambery. It has a refinement. in it, and it persists very, very well. It's Zara, I know, but you smell like $100. This one smells expensive. It persists very well. It projects for the first couple of hours. And whenever I had it on, random people just ask me. When I went to buy something at the market, uh, people in the subway, even when I went to visit my mother, she was very in love with it, and she said like, what do you wear, Chrissy? It's like something very expensive. So I purchased one for her also, and I gifted to her, and she really wears it. So this is special, and it's a great perfume by itself. It's not very harsh as other dupes of Baccarat Rouge 46 are, but it's one that I truly, truly recommend. And I'm already at the third bottle, I guess. Although last year, around December, so 1 year ago, I used to wear this daily. Then I had a lot of other perfumes that attracted me, and I stopped using it so much. Actually, I don't think during the winter I don't think I used it, only once or twice. Anyways, this is my third bottle. I also purchased one for my mother, so this is one of my favorites. And even if it was not a dupe of anything, I would like this perfume by itself. Sometimes, why I don't use it more often, sometimes I find it not so sweet, and I'm really a big fan of sweet perfumes. But this is a special one for sure, and I guess it's the most complimented. Another one complimented that surprised me that it was complimented. It's Ishq Al Shuiuk, the gold edition by Latafa. It's very strong, very good. I said when I first unboxed it that this one, and I liked it from the very beginning. And this one smelled like a rocker chick or bike chick, chic chick. It's unisex, but I find it very good on badass women, but badass, very sexy leather dressed women. It's a little bit smoky, but not so much. It has a certain heaviness from a heavy, heavy amber. It has leather on it, but it's not the same type of leather like this one. It's a lot of difference here. And this is very sweet and very vanillish. That vanilla is $1,000,000 for me because I really love special vanilla. And I like the way it remains on my skin, it remains on my clothes. I can smell it on the clothes for days and so on. I put once jacket back to the drawer, and I took it out the next week, and I still felt the softness of this vanilla. After 2-3 hours, that smoky, harsh, leathery aspect in Ishkal Shuyuk disappears, and a deep, thick, sweet, and gentle, yet very attractive vanilla remains. And this is what I like. You get from this perfume, it's very heavy in a good way, it's very quality like. It's very oily as a consistency. It's just eau de parfum, but it's quite strong. One of my most potent perfumes immediately out of the bottle after I unboxed it. And it's that type of perfume that creates a special bubble around you, a vanillish bubble, especially after the initial harshness goes away. So this is one of my favorites, late autumn, winter favorites for now, but I'm sure I will wear it even in spring and maybe in summer. I don't know, for summer it's a little bit complicated, but we'll see. Then two for one, two as one. These are, as you can see, I use them a lot, and I purchased two different perfumes for the same DNA, which is the DNA of Babycat from Yves Saint Laurent. These are two great tubes, and they are quite similar to one another. They're almost like 98% similar. After you spray it on in just 20 minutes, half an hour, you cannot really make a difference. Only at the beginning, when I first sniff it, when I first spray it, only then there is a difference. I will anyways prepare a video with a comparison of these two, and then I will give you the details. However, I use them both. Why I purchased, first of all, let me tell you, this is Rifaaquat from Paris Corner. It's a lot of hype around this perfume, but it's great. It's a great one. And this is equally great, Nayeel Queen from Arabiat Prestige. Maybe people don't talk so much about this one, but it's equally good, even better sometimes, in my opinion. Actually, first of all, I purchased Rifaaquat. I smell it in a shop and I fell in love with the DNA, with this vanilla. This is very sweet, deep, dark vanilla with a lot of spice, with incense in it. For me, this DNA has a strong projection of clover. So clover is the powerful spice, and then it's almost brandy like vanilla and sugary vanilla. This one I purchased like 9 months ago, and as you can see, I used it a lot. It became darker, it became sweeter, but not necessarily more persistent. Why I searched for another option was because at the beginning it was also very little persisting, and it didn't project much. In time it became a little bit more potent. But I tried another version in search of a better persistence and better sillage. It's not a big difference between them two. They don't project at all better, and in lasting power they're quite the same. At the beginning I thought Nayeel Queen was more persistent, but now they became quite equal. Nayeel Queen and Rifaaquat, I use them quite often, not a lot, not extremely much, but I really use them in spring, especially Rifaaquat, and then in the summer I purchased Nayeel Queen. I used it a couple of times. I used it in autumn, and I used it with a lot of sprays because I really like this one, and I would really like to have a better projection. So I compensate by overspraying, but it's worth the hype. They're really worth it, both of them. The difference is one is a little bit harsher, one is a little bit softer. In 15-20 minutes you cannot really tell the difference. So these two appreciated by many people, also strangers. They ask me, my God, you smell so great. What do you use? What do you use? My secret, something French-like. Yeah, and I use them especially when I want to go to a party, when I want to project an open sexiness, a sexiness that overpowers you, and you cannot stop thinking of the woman or the man that wears them. I don't know if they are considered unisex, but I really found them towards the very, very feminine side. And I am the woman that wears them, and people will think about the fragrance that I leave behind when I walk around the party. Even yesterday, I was at a Christmas party and I used them both. Actually, I wanted to use only Nayeel Queen. This is just a little joke, but I wanted to use Nayeel Queen. I took Nayeel Queen because I have them in their boxes, and I sprayed it when I prepared myself. Then I waited for somebody to call and to go to the party. And I put the bottle somewhere. I didn't know where. And since I couldn't find it, I wanted to use it just by itself. Because lately, whenever I used it, I used this fragrance, I use them both in combination. So I can make them more potent. Anyways, so I wanted to use only this. I sprayed on me, on the clothes, on the skin, on the underwear, everywhere. And when I wanted to reapply it before going out, I couldn't find the bottle. I just put it around the house, and I had to also use again a Rifaaquat. And I want to use less Rifaaquat because I don't want it to be over completely, because I'm not yet sure which one I will repurchase. I'll think about it. Anyways, one of these two I will surely repurchase because they're too good not to have in my collection. As you can see, I will definitely use them completely, both of them. So I still want to wait and decide which one to repurchase. But I will tell you the details. I wanted to say one more. I will also say it in the video dedicated to the Babycat fragrance. Anyways, I wanted to say that at the beginning, this one, from the very beginning, Nayeel Queen persists more. In time, when they macerate, they become quite similar in persistence term. And one more perfume that people complimented me for is a liquid Brun. Liquid Brun from French Avenue. This is a killer perfume. This one is a crazy, sexy, refined but also perverted, intriguing, and also comforting. It's one of the best perfumes I ever get. Liquid Brun is a dupe of Parfums de Marley's Althair, and it's very, very potent. It projects well for the first 2-3 hours. It persists so well on my skin, on the clothes. People also noticed it when I meet them, and then also when I left. You still smell good. You smell so good. You smell crazy good. A lot of people are crazy with this perfume when they smell it on me. Liquid Brun is also vanilla, but it's another type of spicy. It's a citrusy one. It's leaning towards gourmand because it has that strong lemon vibe for me. It doesn't contain lemon, but I feel a lemon, like a lemon vanilla chocolate cream. It has a strong accent of coffee chocolate, dark chocolate coffee, sometimes dark chocolate, and it's just too good to be true. However, I don't use it all the time. When I want to be sure, this is the thing with Liquid Brun, when I want to be sure that people will enjoy my smell, I use Liquid Brun. It's special. However, sometimes this one has something woody in it. I don't exactly remember what's in it, and I will make a video about this one because I also have it for 3-4 months. The stone, like this one, fell off from the bottle, but it doesn't matter. I use it a lot. I guess it's like 3 quarters inside. You don't really know because the bottle is dark, metallic and dark. So when I want to be sure that I will produce an attractive effect on almost anybody, I use liquid Brun. With the other ones, it's not that certain. This one has that vanilla which attracts everybody, like a very good dessert, but it's also very, very sweet. It's sweet, but as I was telling you, it has something woody, something like a cedar wood. Probably it has cedar wood. And that thing makes me sometimes feel it like a more masculine perfume, although this is perfectly unisex. Women and men can wear it, but sometimes this one has a harsh effect on it. And as much as I love it and am attracted by it, 90% of the times, some 10%, I can smell specifically that cedar thing, which is a spicy note, but it's too contrasting with that sweetness, lemony sweetness, gourmandish, soft side. And sometimes I just feel like, do I smell too masculine? I mean, this one is a great one. I am crazy about it. Don't misunderstand me. I'm crazy about it. But there are moments when it's not completely soft and feminine. This is why sometimes I stay and I want to use something with a more clear effect and a deeper sweetness. I don't know how to express this because I'm also confused why I am crazy about it, and sometimes I tend to reject it because of that harshness. It didn't macerate much, but maybe after another couple of months it will. This one is one that I surely want to repurchase. And this one, people just love it. It's amazing. It's an amazing perfume. And you get noticed for sure. And you really project in this one. I can feel myself after a whole night out with liquid Brun. And I love to feel myself. It's more potent than Nayeel Queen and Rifaaquat, is more potent and persistent than Teriyaki Intense, also than this one, although Zara has a good persistence. It's not more potent, however, than Ishkal Shuiuk. Sometimes I think Ishkal Shuiuk, this one is more mature, and Ishkal Shuiuk, it really creates that bubble that you cannot penetrate, that you cannot take away. So I guess they are both strong, but another type of strong. This one is more airy, flowy, if you can say it like that. Although very strong, and it sticks to you on your clothes. But this one beats everything in terms of potency. But it's a more simple sweetness This one is an intricate sweetness. This is a very, very clear sweetness. And right now, these two are my favorites to use. They are very good with that incensey. They also have some woody accords in it, but in Babycat, let's say this in a generic way. In the Babycat DNA, I'm not bothered by that woody note. However, in this one, sometimes I am bothered. And then it's that special something of elegant lady of teriyaki, and obviously people notice you. And then it's that refinement and daring attitude of the dupe from Zara, dupe of Baccarat Rouge, which is Red Temptation. This is, as I told you, the elixir version, which is stronger than the others. And also, this one is my favorite from Zara Red Temptation variants, and my favorite from all Baccarat Rouge options out there, dupe options. So, guys, these are the perfumes. I wear a lot of others. I have dozens of perfumes and I wear them all, and they were not noticed, or maybe people didn't say anything. But these ones that I presented to you, people really commented on them, and I happen to like them very much. Well, maybe a little bit less teriyaki, because I'm not certain if I use teriyaki, if I will have that killer effect, seductive killer effect instantly. However, if I want to be instantly seductive, I use this one. If I want to feel warm and strong, I use this one. If I want to be energetic and elegant at the same time with a statement, presence, I use Zara Red Temptation. And if I want just to be on dark light evening, party like, special presence with undescribable sexiness, I use Rifaaquat plus Nayeel Queen, which are the same. Yeah. This is it, guys. Thank you for being here with me. Share with us, write in comments which is your most complimented perfume, if you have also tried any of these ones. And till next time, send you much love and many kisses.